right there. Yo, you know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet. Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the motherfucking moon. You see the moon man behind you, nigga? I got my man Buck Buddy in the building.
What it do? What's
You know what I'm
poppin',
saying?
you know?
Yo, I got Gigabytes in the building.
I'm in here and I'm about to prove to y'all this bitch ain't no ball.
Oh, shit, man. I got my man Killer K in the building.
What's the deal with y'all?
Got my man Angry Man in the building.
Fuck all y'all.
Got my man 2G's in the building.
What up, though? We hooping, man. We balling, man.
Yo,
Bitch
dog.
man.
Hey, look, we was gonna jump right into some other shit, I guess, but what we want to just start talking about this shit right now?
We balling.
Fuck your weekend and everything?
Fuck your weekend.
Damn. He said fuck my weekend, dog.
This come from the production team.
Dog.
This is
What
the
up,
first
dog?
time I
Armani,
agree
what
with the
up, dog?
production team.
My man Marcus say we're the clicker. Yeah, we ain't got the clicker today.
We ain't got no clicker.
All right, so fucking man, we
I
already
got this
was
dry as cake, though.
stupid as hell. We already was a live as Cloud radio show on the planet, so we moved this motherfucker to the moon. You see the astronaut behind us, dog. And I think that shit was fake too, though. But we'll talk about that some other time, cause I think the moon mission didn't actually happen.
Oh, but you believe this motherfucker's a ball because they told you that.
All right, well, fuck it, man. I guess
That
we
does make
gotta
sense.
jump right in,
I
man.
believe
Saying,
nothing.
you can't select the motherfucking shit that you believe from these motherfuckers.
Oh man.
How you gonna?
Oh, man.
They told me it's a ball, but I don't believe
Oh,
these niggas
man.
went to the moon.
We fall
So these
off the
niggas,
bitch.
selective lie to your
man.
ass.
All right, so fuck it.
GPS
Let's-
be-
this motherfucker.
Right, GPS be the coordinates of the falling off part of this motherfucker.
Who the fuck fell off this bitch if it's flat?
So fuck it, man. Let's talk about this shit. Then we gonna jump right into it, man. If you checking us out right now, man, hit me in the comment box or give us a call 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. We want to know, dog, do you believe this flat Earth shit? All right, so there's a theory out here, basically that says the Earth is actually flat instead of round like we know it, dog. So that's what we want to know. What y'all think about that, man? Hit me in the comment box right now or give us a call 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. Monk money, dog. Flat Earth, dog. We gonna start with you, dog. What flat Earth, dog? Can it be flat? Is it even a fucking possibility?
Bro, I don't believe nothing. I'm sorry.
Hold on, what? I don't even know.
I don't believe nothing. I don't even care.
Say you don't even care.
I really don't, because we've been existing on this bitch flat or round in the fucking first place. So
Nobody fell
fuck
off
it.
this motherfucker.
Nobody fell off this bitch yet.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And I don't know, man. It could be flat though. No, I mean, I understand what they saying in theories and shit in theory, but I've been knowing this bitch to be round my whole life.
Right, me too. Shit.
So
That's
you
all
know what
I
I mean? Like, if anything was fake, I know somebody got a satellite and took a picture of this hoe.
It's only flat because.
But that's the thing.
internet.
There's
That's
no
all.
real pictures of the Earth.
Oh,
on
there's
Google.
some
This
pictures.
bitch been-
Where?
This bitch been
Where?
round.
I don't
There's
think-
none.
They ain't now on Google, but
There's
there's some.
none.
You said maybe not.
Okay, then why the fuck won't they show them to us? If this bitch is a ball that they say it is, then why won't they show it
They
to
don't
us?
show us a lot of shit.
Why fuck? This is the fucking planet we live on.
Who
Why
took the
not show it
selfie?
to us?
Who took the selfie at the edge of this
If you
bitch?
motherfuckers got all these satellites going around this bitch, 100,000 goddamn satellites. Every time I watch this so-called goddamn international space station footage on YouTube,
right.
nigga, I don't never see a motherfucking satellite. Not one. Where the 100,000 motherfucking satellites, and I don't see one of them bitches fly past you.
I mean, so what, I don't understand. What did that prove, though?
What the fuck? Because that shit is fake.
All that shit.
That shit, nigga. If I get a $20 billion a year budget, I can fake
So wait a
the
minute.
fuck
So wait a
out
minute.
some
So wait a
shit.
minute. So what you saying now is ain't nobody even been out of space either. Ain't none of this
Nigga,
shit
we
real.
ain't never been past 150 miles past this motherfucking planet.
So first of all, all right, if you check us out right now, this is what
fuck?
So what
this is
rule I
what people
come
this is
for?
what people saying. They saying basically like you can't really get out the top of this motherfucker. Like basically is a dome over the top of this bitch
That won't allow you out
right.
this motherfucker.
Now, first of all, how the fuck can that happen if like so what? There's nothing above the clouds. Nothing above the clouds. So
There's
what?
an atmosphere?
So what's creating all the shit? What's creating rain and all that shit?
How that shit
The
get out?
clouds.
The rain.
And then where is it coming from?
The ocean, the rain comes from
The fucking ocean. Evaporation.
Man, this shit
The
don't.
ocean, the water from the earth evaporates up
point.
into the
That's a
clouds. The
point.
clouds fill with water. They let it back onto the
Is this
earth.
the water that fell off the edge water?
No, it's the ice. It's the ice.
It's an ice rain.
It's the ice rain surrounding.
It's an ice ring. Okay, so it's impossible for you to believe that it can be flat, but you believe that water can be turned into a ball. Is that what you telling me?
Man,
You can't curve water.
So is there
So
like
how is it floating?
Is there
How?
How's it circulating?
so is there
What
like
do
a
you mean, how's
giant
it-
bowl
what's
keeping this
circulating?
bitch flat?
Can water circulate on a flat surface? Where the fucking rivers flowing
Where
to?
the fuck do you see it circulating?
They flowing. Water don't sit still, motherfucker, like bath water. So where is it going?
What the fuck is you talking about?
So water don't move, motherfucker.
It's just at the
Nigga,
edge.
you got tides.
But what is the tide?
So you telling me the ball is creating the fucking tides?
because
It's
it's
gotta be.
circulating.
No,
It's circulating
the moon.
because
No,
it's a
they always said the moon creates the tides. The moon, the gravitational pull from the moon
Well, how
is
does
what
the moon
creates tides.
gravitational get here if you just said it was a dome over the clouds?
Because they say the motherfucking sun and the moon is inside of the dome with us. They say
We the home team.
Oh my
we the
god.
Home team, don't
they say the sun moves around that bitch.
Hey, I'm about to say I see someone staying in school.
This nigga red ball.
The fucking
Yo,
nerd.
Cortez, what up, Cortez? The couch is on the moon and shit with that fake ass moon landing. That's what the motherfucking couch
Is
is.
there a toe booth at the end?
Hey,
Hey, this nigga said they both their titties bigger than my girls. That's a shame, man. Need you to get you a bitch with some bigger titties. Sorry, I'm sorry for your loss, mother.
I feel
I'm sorry
sorry.
for your loss, bro.
I feel sorry for him, man.
Hey, that's a whole other definition of flat Earth. I'm sorry to hear that shit.
Fucked up part of
Damn.
flat Earth, man.
Hey, that's the fucked up part of flat Earth.
tune in next week, nigga.
Right,
We can talk about that couch again.
I know she praying in some curves somewhere. Yeah, but look. All right, so I just don't think that's the case, and the only reason possibly because, and it's true, I know the government and everybody else lie to us all the time. So maybe it's because I've seen all of these, all these versions or I guess artistic expressions.
Hollywood
what they think the Earth would look like.
movies.
But
The universal what's the name always
Star
starts
Wars.
with the Earth going over the globe Earth.
So
They've indoctrinated
so what
us
about-
to think that this bitch is a ball.
So Star Wars.
Thank you. That's what all right, look, my man Miles just said, so what do the bottom look like? That's what the fuck I want to know then.
Nobody knows.
It's a
Dog, it's got to be like, if it's never
Nobody
facing the
knows.
sun, it's got to be like a motherfucker
Why,
ice cap or some
okay,
shit.
if this bitch
So
is
if no one
everything they're
knows,
telling
why
us,
is the bitch not
why
brown
won't
then?
they show us what it looks like from space?
Cause you're not authorized to see that shit.
To the core of the earth.
The point is what? They don't shit
How
like
far,
that.
how far you think you got to
They don't
dig
tell
to
us
get out this bitch?
If you motherfuckers went to the moon in the motherfucking 70s, but now y'all say, well, you know what? We lost the technology, so we can't go back until we figure it out.
I don't
Hey,
believe
get
that.
the fuck out. That's like Ford saying, man, we lost the technology for cars, so we got to start with the Model T again. Man, get the fuck out
No,
of
that's
here.
some bullshit. Like you said, the government, nigga, they won't tell us who killed Kennedy, and this motherfucker is on Earth.
So you
really
believe this
gonna tell us about some
motherfucker?
shit out there?
So you really believe that they tell us that this bitch is a ball?
I'm like,
You're not
this nigga
authorized to.
here, I
You're
don't believe
not authorized to
that
know
shit.
that.
I'm just
He said you're not authorized to know.
You're not. You're not.
G14 classified.
Yeah, for real. They don't want you
I'm
to
with
know
this
that.
nigga. They gonna tell us what the.
They gonna tell us what the fuck you wanna hear,
They gonna
nigga.
put it in the computers. They gonna put it in Google. They gonna put in books what the fuck they want us to fucking know.
Right.
At the end of the goddamn
You might as
day.
well question everything.
But see, at the end of the day, they're still stealing from us while they're lying to us. That's the big difference. There's a difference between a motherfucker lying to you and then lying to you and from stealing from you to you and then telling you a lie about what the fuck he stole
My
from.
man Miles said you're an idiot, bro.
Go fuck yourself.
My man Miles said you're an idiot.
Man, fuck mine.
Hey, Gigabytes can't take it when somebody calls him idiots. It's all good.
Especially when he talking this old dirty shit.
Yo, Sonya says it's not G14 classified though. Somebody asked Will Smith.
But that's the thing. You can't dig through this motherfucker. They done dug 8 miles into this bitch, and that's the farthest they can go. That's the farthest they can get.
Because why?
Because we don't have the technology to go any further.
Because there's some shit in the middle that'll fucking blow up. Because it's a middle to this motherfucker. And in order for it to be a middle, motherfuckers got to be a ball, nigga.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
A flat Earth can't have a middle.
So what would happen though? Theoretically, if it's flat, if you
there's
dig
still-
a hole
there's
in
still
it,
be a-
everything
you
gets
gonna fall
sucked
into
in.
space.
So
you
you
gonna
telling
fall into
me,
space.
so you
What's
telling
happening?
me your sidewalk out there is flat? There's nothing up under it?
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. There's earth up under this motherfucker, but that don't mean this bitch is a ball. That's the whole fact. They're lying about it being. We're not saying that this bitch is a fucking record. I'm not saying that this bitch is a fucking 45.
Layers.
Because when you say flat, that's what people think about. Like,
I mean, yeah, we said it. That's what I think about.
The flat meaning that this bitch is a plane. It's a if y'all know anything about geometry, a plane is a flat. Is flat. This bitch is flat. They can't prove any fucking curvature. So if you have no curvature, it's a plane. A plane is what? Flat.
So if it's flat, that means there's an end to it. And where is that?
They're saying Antarctica is the end.
So we start again.
So Antarctica, all the way around this bitch.
It's encased around Africa. I mean, Antarctica is
And
encased
nobody,
in it.
nobody
equator.
has ever went over this motherfucking ice cap.
They want the governments will not allow
The
it.
government wasn't around forever, nigga. So
Then somebody might have fell up off this bitch and they not here to tell you, nigga.
This nigga retarded.
Shit.
yo,
The nigga fell. He can't come back to
Yo.
tell you.
He
Shit.
went by himself.
hit me in the comment box.
He had to be.
Hit me in the comment box, man. Let me know what y'all think, dog. Is the earth flat?
That nigga fell over there, nigga.
He fell over there. He ain't never coming back because he still hollering. Listen, you still can hear him hollering.
Yo, hey, again, like I said before, I don't trust the government. Just like the astronaut behind us right now, I think the moon landing was probably a hoax and shit. I don't believe we actually went to the moon, but I do believe, and this is the reason I believe that the Earth is round, because what's the odds though? This is just my thing. What's the odds? Because you can see other planets. You know, at certain times of the season, you can see planets with your naked eye and shit. So if like the two you can see was what, Saturn and some other shit. But if those are round, what the fuck? Why wouldn't this one be round? If everything is going off of like.
But what pictures have they showed you? I mean, you can't fucking literally sit there and see goddamn Saturn like this bitch is a gumball on the fucking wall there.
Yeah, and a certain,
you cannot.
I'm gonna need you to look this shit up. I'm gonna need you to look this shit up.
Pull it up, nigga.
Okay.
Google it.
I'm talking right now,
Nigga,
but you can't.
I can pull that shit.
I know.
There's no images
There-
that
no,
you
I'm
can
saying,
see of anything
with the
other
naked
than
eye
the
in it.
motherfucking moon with
I'm
the
trying to-
eye other than being a light.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you though. You can see the shape of Saturn with your naked eye, nigga, at a certain point in the summer. Look this shit up, nigga. I seen it with my eyes, nigga. I had an astronomy class.
Your eyes lied.
Oh, my eyes lied. Come on, dog.
So you're telling me? So how big was it? Is if you was to put it in diameter, was it the size of a dime?
His eyes
Was
lied.
it the size of
A dime
pea?
or a penny. A
It was
dime or a
size-
penny.
So you telling me that motherfucker that's 35 million miles away?
Hey, my nigga, if you
35 million miles away, you were able to see that bitch the size of a dime.
You can see it.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to
cuz.
tell you.
It wasn't
On the top of the motherfucking observatory.
How your
at
nerd
Wayne
ass
State
don't know
University. I had an astronomy class. I didn't do that shit on purpose.
Right.
No, this shit only happened like a certain couple of days in the summertime. I'm trying to tell you. Look this shit up.
Was it shaped flat?
You got any pictures?
Yeah, nigga, I saw it. I didn't have pictures. I saw it.
What did it look
You
like?
see the aliens falling?
You can see the ring around the motherfucking circle. You can see it with the naked eye.
You can see the ring. That's not Jupiter, bro. That's Saturn.
That's what we said.
You said Jupiter.
You said Saturn. I would
You
say
said Saturn.
Yeah.
Okay. You said you saw the ring. Was the ring going parallel? I mean, was it going
fuck he
horizontal
know?
or was it going motherfucking vertical?
Man, what the fuck?
Is that a diagonal? But
Is
you
that a
can't see it spinning. Like you can't see that.
And
with
you
your
seen
naked
it
eye.
with the eye.
But you can see the
don't know
circle.
which one
Yeah.
was
without any kind of image
Shit on that.
enhancement. Okay.
Dog, look
that's
it
your
up. I'm
story.
saying.
That's your
So if other planets are around, what make you think this one not? I don't understand. What make you think
Okay.
this
What
not?
other planet did you see?
Everything. I don't know. It was something else. I
What other
don't
planets
remember.
did you see?
It was something else. It's something else
What
next to
other
Saturn.
question?
I don't remember,
That's
motherfucker.
sarcastic question.
I ain't been in
I
school
mean,
for
come on, man.
motherfucking 15 years.
We can't be debating and you say I don't remember. You gotta come with your facts, bro.
Well, man, they all look the same on certain summer days, man. So you could.
No, Venus said it's a cornball subject.
Then go watch something else then, motherfucker. Swipe to the left.
Yeah. Damn, Miles trying to call your motherfucking intellect, nigga. And nigga said 13 miles is as far as they can go, nigga.
13 miles is as far as what can
8
go.
miles is not true. They can dig deeper than 8 miles.
He said 14.
14? I thought you said 8.
No, he said 14.
Big said 8.
What happened?
No,
I
I
said 14.
He said 8, nigga.
No, I said 8.
He said 8.
Oh,
Hey, look, niggas is Googling this shit now.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. All I'm
Hey.
saying,
Man, really?
all I'm saying, though, is that this motherfucker can't be.
Can't be,
The only
bro.
reason I think it's not flat is just because
Hey.
when you go back to this could be reaching far, but when you look back in like ancient societies who couldn't talk and shit, and they drew pictures, all of their planets was round. Like what? I mean, I don't understand. Like everybody been. If anybody would have known this bitch was flat, it would have been niggas from back then who was operating around this motherfucker with no government.
Yep.
And they didn't decide that bitch was flat.
They would have hiked. They would have hiked.
They'd have fell right off that
Hell
bitch.
yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So,
Not
They're
if
looking for
not
all
if
type
there-
of people back then.
Not if there's a government's protecting this shit by military force. How the fuck is you gonna get there? And then
you ain't
it's
hear what
200
he just said?
The ice walls of Antarctica are 200 motherfucking feet high. How the fuck you gonna get up there without a helicopter or something?
with the helicopter.
so let me ask you this:
hike
then.
up there.
If that's the case, then if it's a 200-foot motherfucking ice wall, how is the polar caps melting? And that's not.
That's the north. That's in the north. That's not the south.
Can we Google
But it's
this?
a ring, though. You said it's going all the way
There's still a
around.
fucking north in the top of it. A ring in the fucking ice ring in the top.
So what the
Can
fuck?
we
Get the fucking
So
diagram.
so
Can we Google this location?
I want
So
to
there's no polar cap on the top and
Hey, I want to find a house
There is
right in the
no-
middle of
there
this
is no
bitch.
top and there is
It's
no
just
top
it's
and
just
bottom.
one polar cap.
There is
Hey,
no top and
I want to
bottom.
find a house right in the middle of Earth. Like right in the middle of Earth. I want to have my shit right in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
In the middle.
you know what? When
I
you
wanna live
grow
on the
up,
corners.
you will be able to.
I
wanna live on the flat
Cause
surfaces.
they just told me about equators.
But what
and all
about
that
all right?
bullshit.
So what about
that's
this though?
fucking-
What about the people who sailed and flew airplanes around the world? How did they get around this motherfucker without turning around?
Shit, ask them, did they motherfucker every time they were flying, did they have to keep curving down? Because if this bitch is a ball and you have to then that means the plane has to keep curving itself down every few goddamn feet.
Is there a toll booth there?
Them bitches go straight than a motherfucker. Okay, so dispute that,
So
bro.
if they going straight, where do they end up at?
You go like this.
Until what?
Not like-
Until what?
Because if you flying, you definitely over a 200-foot ice
I
wall.
wish you'd look
So
at
where
the
that
fucking
motherfucker
flat
at?
Earth diagram and you stop asking me these idiotic questions,
Google
bro.
it.
What's the idiotic question?
Look at the fucking
Google
Earth
that
diagram and you'll
location.
see how the motherfucker goes.
Man,
Hey, man,
What is it?
Google
We talking about? We talking about a 200.
If you're flying on a motherfucking ball and you cannot fly straight on a ball, you have to keep curving down.
Not if it's rotating.
Okay, if that's the case, if the Earth is rotating, then that means I should be able to go up into the sky, stay in one place, and that bitch moves, and I should be able to come down 15 hours and be in another goddamn place, right?
So science
Is that
shit, bro.
right?
Nah. So science
Right?
shit.
I should be able to go up in a helicopter,
I understand what
go
you're
up
saying.
as high as the helicopter goes, and just stay there. Stay steady in that one spot. And that means the Earth should move up under me, correct?
Okay. I see what
Within
you're saying.
15 hours,
No, you're-
I should be 15 hours and moves at 1,000 miles per hour. I should be 15,000 miles from my original location, correct?
So there's no account for gravity at all.
Gravity. I was going to say that. That's
Where
called gravity.
you don't need it's
Don't say
That's
you don't
from
need
the-
it.
from the study. The gravity doesn't exist. There's density.
Yo, fact.
You don't have gravity. It's density. If things are heavy,
That's what
if it's
science
heavy,
Being
it's
say you trying to
motherfucking.
justify some BS.
Hey, that's what
Then
science
take
shit,
your
yo.
motherfucking ass somewhere and learn to hear some of that bullshit on Facebook. You didn't bring you here.
that nigga he mad as a motherfucker,
Being
beat
flat earther, motherfucker. Y'all mad and shit.
I mean, but don't come with that bullshit if you can't come with a dispute. If you don't like what I'm saying, go the fuck somewhere else. I mean, straight the fuck up.
No, what you mean a dispute? Ain't no dispute. You the one got a dispute.
Yeah, you the
Look,
one.
y'all-
You
no,
want
it
to
is a dispute because y'all.
You trying
y'all
to change
saying
it when
that
we
you
know.
The dispute. You the
Yeah,
one
you
trying
got
to change
change
the
us.
history.
You
gotta
gotta
change
try to
us.
convince
No,
us.
they showed
I
us.
ain't got to convince
The
shit.
Google
All I
location.
do is
That's
all
what
I
you
got to do
believe.
is give you the facts, and then if you accept
Show
the motherfuckers,
us.
you.
But
accept
that's
them.
what
If
you
don't,
believe.
You don't.
That's what you believe.
No, this is
Where's the
evidence
Google
that they.
You can't
told
tell
me.
Phoenix- you can't
This is
tell
evidence
Phoenix to
that
leave
if you show
because you
me
believe
evidence
that.
of something, and these motherfuckers have showed me evidence of nothing, then I'm gonna start believing the motherfuckers that showed me some evidence of something.
Man.
Than these motherfuckers that's always lied about some shit.
Man, they been lying
and
their
then
whole
lying
life.
to these other stupid
Why
motherfuckers
you,
on
why
here.
you? I don't even care.
Google that location. That location,
Hold on,
Google.
God. Nigga said, My nigga don't get mad at me because you're stupid. Wow. Wow.
Whoa. Was me at the bell?
Why she going so hard on you, dog?
The bitch ain't got no life. Obviously.
Oh,
And ring the bell. Ring
Don't
the bell.
worry, we need the bell on it.
The bitch ain't got no life. Obviously.
Oh man, dog, this is too funny, dog. Yo, hit me in the comment box right now.
I did not share in the thought society, okay?
Oh.
So however you got there, it was by motherfucking mistake.
Damn, this shit just got real.
What you saying? Send me your low.
This nigga stupid. He said this shit. Hey, dog. Let me see. All right, so look, this is where I got a problem though, because if it is flat, let's just say let's go with what he's saying. So the Earth being flat, how do you explain the star constellations, which actually do go around the horizon?
Okay, no.
How do you explain that?
Okay,
More bullshit.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
If we're moving at 25,000 miles per hour, rotating, okay? We're moving around the motherfucking sun at 60,000 miles per motherfucking hour. We're moving through the universe at, 100 and something?
Wait.
1,000 miles.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, let's go back though.
No, listen. No, wait a minute.
Are
wait
we
a minute.
moving around the sun? I thought the sun was moving.
No, I'm just saying. From your model,
Okay,
we're
alright.
supposed to be the Earth spins.
Yeah.
The moon goes around the Earth goes around the sun goes around the universe. Correct?
Right, okay.
Okay. Then how in the fuck are those constellations still in the same spot? How the fuck do they still end up in the same spot if we're constantly moving through the fucking universe?
Because it's all a circular motion. Everything comes back around in circular motion.
we
Nigga.
flat
Are
on
you
spinning.
fucking serious?
Yeah, that's what a circular motion
How
is.
it is.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So you're telling me
Like if
we're
you do a
moving-
360
we're
dunk, you
moving
come back to
through
the real.
universe, but we're moving through the universe. So you're saying
How
we're
it is.
moving through the universe parallel, correct? Is that what you're saying?
It's all in circles, dog.
Nah.
It's a cycle around and it's a spinning
You
cycle.
gonna
That's
come
what
back
it's just
to that
like
same
this. Just
point,
like this.
man.
This is how it is.
And we're
So
flat.
at some point you gonna get back to the same point.
So how do they stay in a perfect circle if we're going in a spiral? How is it in a perfect circle then? If I know you've seen those moon patterns, and when they take the pictures of the moon patterns, and the motherfuckers are moving around in spirals. How in the fuck, if we're moving through the universe in a spiral, how's they going in a circular motion then? If we're spiraling like this, that shit
The
don't
earth
make
is spinning
sense.
and it's going in a circle.
It's looking
Bro,
good.
It's still
don't
going
add
look
up.
at Vita say.
Shit don't add up.
What you say?
Shit don't add up.
Say, bitch, who your mama or your girl?
See,
Yeah.
that's
She
the problem
fine,
with
she
bitches.
fine.
They always want to throw your mama into it.
Damn.
Bitch, talk about me.
Yo, that-
Bitch, don't bring my mama into it. My mama, I bet you my mama will beat your ass.
She probably like
Bitch.
She probably like
She
stop
said
like
tell
calling
her-
bitch.
She said tell her to go to the edge and jump off there.
Damn.
It's going down in this
going down.
motherfucker right
Okay, so this
Yo.
bitch really want to get trolled.
now. Yo, mama.
Oh, she want to know what a real troll is. Okay.
Hey,
Yo,
but then he
mama-
can't do that though, cause the bitch is not flat. This bitch is not flat. He can't jump off the edge.
No, my man Miles said, all right, so he said,
You
if
ain't
that's the
like that.
case, then how is the wind directed and how are hurricanes created?
The government controlling the weather too.
Well, I mean, I think they do. I think they do.
There's
So I don't know.
still, it's still gonna be weather patterns. That the weather patterns aren't determined just because the bitch is spinning.
So we're
Huh?
spinning.
There's
What happened?
they're not being determined just because this bitch is spinning.
So we're flat.
So what's determining it?
The ocean and the moon determines your weather patterns.
I mean, I don't know. You're not convincing me, though. I'm not convinced.
You're not
I
about to
guess
convince me that-
I have to see.
Like I said,
I have to see
I'm
a
not saying
200.
that. Like I said, I'm not saying that this bitch is a complete flat like they're saying it is.
Yeah.
But they're lying about something. This bitch is not the ball that they're saying. This bitch is not
They
25,000
always
miles
lying,
in
so
circumference.
yeah.
No, it's not because there's not enough curvature in it for it to be that small. Now, if they just said this bitch is 250,000 miles in diameter, I'd have said, okay, y'all niggas need to do some more motherfucking math. But from what they're saying, that shit don't add the fuck up. Now, I'm just telling you what I've learned from the evidence that they're giving from the flat earth shit. I'm not saying that it's true. I don't
Yeah.
know. Just like you niggas, I don't know. But like I said,
But
if
you
one
believe
mother-
in it, though.
No,
I don't care.
Like I said,
That
if
nigga
one
say he don't
motherfucker-
care.
if you in a murder trial and the defense gives you this evidence, but the prosecution gives you nothing, who the fuck are you gonna believe?
Nothing.
You a mother, man, see that clown ass nigga, man.
Nothing. Nothing.
He all mad now.
He bad.
Vinny just trolled that nigga. He all mad. and
I ain't
shit.
believing shit till I get a tweet, Instagram picture of the
That
first
nigga said
motherfucker
try
that
to
fell
get a
off.
tweet. Get the fuck out of here.
And try to get the first tweet or something to the first person that fell off this bitch.
Right, that's the thing though. So you mean to tell me there ain't nobody? I know NASA and the government got motherfucking strict motherfucking security on motherfuckers. Ain't nobody made it to this motherfucking 200-foot
Telling
wall.
me Scott ain't just said I'm doing that shit.
Right,
I'm
nobody.
getting to that bitch.
Right.
Well, arrogant ass Trump
But
ain't saying fuck, I'm going to
nobody gave me any kind of compelling evidence or that this bitch is the ball that they say it
Who
is.
fell out?
Well, like I just said, the motherfuckers who
See,
sailed
that's
across
the clown shit right there. I'm not gonna even justify that clown.
So how do you sail and fly around the world without coming to the end?
Who seen that this bitch was a ball?
That's
Who-
my point.
Who's seen that this bitch is a ball?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
So every picture that they have of the Earth for space is
Those are all
made up.
Those are all Photoshop composites.
So no satellite.
Google it. There's no real Earth pictures
man.
on the net. They're
what
all
pictures this bitch
Photoshop
is
composites.
And you believe that because you
Everything.
Googled it.
And what
Google
picture
told-
this bitch is flat?
Then-
You don't believe the government, but you believe Google.
Because Google has more sources than one motherfucker.
But government control that shit though. You know they let out what they want to.
Okay,
Right?
I'm not like I say, man.
Where's other folks?
You can't.
Prove
If a
otherwise.
person's already bullheaded and stuck in their ways and believing something, and you bring them proof or evidence of something, and they still don't believe it, then they're going to stay stuck in their ways, and I'm wasting my time.
Well, how about this then? I want to ask you this then. How
I'm
is
stuck in my ways.
how is the weather in the southern hemisphere hotter than it is up north?
There is no southern hemisphere.
Why is it hotter in Atlanta than it is here?
That means
Fuck,
that-
I don't know what the fuck you don't understand about hemisphere.
Then
Nigga,
that just
why is
means
it hotter in
That
motherfucking
means
Cuba?
the sun rotates closer to it then, huh?
How? If it's
close.
flat.
If it's flat.
That's closer to the ice.
We should all be at the same motherfucking level if it's
That's
flat,
closer to the
right?
ice,
I don't get it.
That's not close to the ice.
Okay,
Right, it's close to the ice, right?
so you telling me that light is just as close to you as it is 2Gs? No, it's closer to him. So if he's Atlanta and your ass is Detroit, nigga, you still getting sunlight, but it's not gonna be as bright.
At some
We're all,
point,
we're
but
all
at some
sharing
point
the
we're
same-
spinning though,
We're
right?
still we're sharing the
spinning,
same
though, right? At
in
some
the same
point.
hemisphere. We're sharing the same motherfucking light, but wherever part of the hemisphere is closer to that light or directly under it is going to get more heat from it. We're farther from it.
Man, internet.
Always?
Internet, bro.
Okay, bro.
But I thought you said that it spins. It still spins though.
I did not say it spins.
So this it's
I
flat
said-
and it don't spin. It don't do shit. It's just sitting there.
It's just flat.
The Earth,
What the fuck? Now,
the
get it.
sun and the moon goes around it.
So it's four corners.
Man,
of
I
it.
don't give a
At some point,
shit.
It's gonna move away from Cuba then. Why is it always hot in that motherfucker when it ain't hot up here?
Hey, so you said we
If
have,
if the sun's steady moving.
The motherfucker rotates around it like this, nigga.
it's flat.
That's
How's it
four
rotate?
corners.
But it stay. But it's
Four
they stay.
corners.
It
it's
can't
flat.
stay in. It can't stay in a natural pattern.
But if it's flat, it's four corners though.
It's,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't be.
I mean, it gotta be a
consistent.
corner somewhere around that bitch.
No,
It's flat.
it's
but
flat.
you're saying it's round though, right? You're saying it's round. It's just
It's
flat.
flatly
right?
round.
Like the flat surface is round though, from the picture you showed.
Like I said.
From the picture you showed, it's round
from,
still.
From the evidence that they show
Like a
of
pizza.
people sending up those balloons with those helium balloons with the GoPros on them,
Uh-huh.
and the GoPros rotate in a 360 degree, and you see no curvature. The horizon is completely flat. So, like I said, either this bitch is flat or this bitch is bigger than they're telling us it is.
Okay,
that
maybe I
would
can
be-
go with that. Maybe I can
that
go with it
would-
being
But
bigger.
they're lying about something.
That I wouldn't believe.
That's all I'm saying. I didn't say this bitch. I didn't say. I kept saying they said.
No, why they clouded on you?
They
I don't give a fuck what they
And
think.
niggas say he went
Because
to
half of
Cody.
these motherfuckers ain't got over a 6th grade education, so I can give less than a fuck.
Beanie said mine is a terrible thing in the way.
They going in on you,
Go
good.
use yours then.
Damn, this shit get real motherfucking hostile.
Real hostile.
Let me see.
God damn, do I come on your corners kicking dicks out your mouth? Don't come to my job.
Whoa.
Damn, I don't come to your corners kicking
Wow.
dicks out your mouth. I allow you to get every suck you can get.
Wow.
Don't come to my motherfucking job fucking with me.
Damn, all this over a flat earth? Yo, this shit is real. I didn't know this shit was that real, man.
They beef.
Yo, hit me in the comment box, dog, or give us a call.
I ain't got no motherfucking etiquette. I'm an educated thug, motherfucker. Shit, I got books and guns, bitch.
760-283-4647, man. Call in and talk to Gigabytes because he angry than motherfucker.
Yeah, somebody argue with this nigga, man.
I got books and
I don't
guns.
feel like arguing with this nigga, man. Somebody call in and argue with this nigga, man, because
That's what you stupid, dog. So angry, man, dog. What you think, dog? This motherfucker flat, bro?
You know what, man? Listen to all this shit. It's like this here. We ain't gonna know. We don't know exactly what the fuck they want us to know.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can argue and debate this bullshit all fucking day, but like Monk said, at the end of the motherfucking day, who motherfucking cares?
who cares?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We surviving
But
this
honestly,
bitch.
on my theory, I think the Earth is round. I think it is. Because, you know, motherfuckers that traveled this Earth and did this bullshit, did this shit, satellite, nobody has ever reportedly fell off this bitch.
Yeah.
In the 42 years I've been off Earth, on Earth,
But how would you
I've
know?
never heard.
If they fell off this bitch, how would you know?
I mean,
They can't
but-
report back to tell you they fell. Nigga, they failed.
But
That's
somebody
like a
somebody do
motherfucker
everything.
falling off a cliff and then being able to tell the motherfuckers back at the camp he fell. Nigga, he can't tell them until they come looking for his
He
ass.
went by himself. He went by himself.
He went by himself. Somebody went with the motherfucker.
He went by himself.
I guarantee you done seen the motherfucking hieroglyph when the motherfucker falling off the earth. And that shit, them motherfuckers in Egypt would have been in that bitch. Hey, them motherfuckers, them Egyptians would have had the motherfucker fall off earth like this.
Hell yeah.
With a dog face, like.
Around the edge, there'd be like 16 motherfuckers. Because he ain't go by himself.
Going to the edge of the earth.
Hey.
Don't follow me. I'm by my goddamn self.
You know people jumping off bridges and shit. Never heard niggas jump on the face of earth for that motherfucker.
This bitch is round than motherfucker.
I want to jump off the front of the earth.
But then
Duh.
you know who the fuck down left me in charge of flying around? I could be wrong.
And then another thing too, though, and again, that shit was fake though. So I don't know. This is a hard one to even argue because I still really don't believe that the moon landing happened. But theoretically, they said it ain't no gravity on the moon. But if the moon is rotating, why the fuck it ain't no gravity?
Okay. You just said you don't believe that they ever went to the moon, right? Okay, if they
I believe it's there though.
No.
And I believe it's round.
Okay, wait. I'm about to prove something
motherfucker
from
look
your
round,
statement.
right.
You said you don't believe they went to the moon. So if they never went to the moon, how in the fuck they get a picture of the Earth then? You have to go to the moon to get a picture of the Earth.
Who said
They
that?
got satellites that circle around this,
No,
don't they?
the satellites only revolve only about 30 miles outside this bitch.
Oh, that's all.
Around right where that International Space Station is supposed to float.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta be at least 100,000 miles outside this bitch to get a full picture of this motherfucker. They ain't got nothing out there like that. And if they do, and if they supposed to have this Hubble telescope that they taking these pictures of these motherfucking stars billions of fucking light years away. Motherfucker, turn that bitch around and take a picture of the Earth one good time and show it to us, nigga. Click. What the fuck?
He mad or no, nigga?
I'm just saying, nigga, I'm looking at my motherfucking federal taxes every motherfucker too. Nigga talking about, nigga, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Nigga, yes the fuck it is. Your federal taxes paying for that motherfucking fake ass moon landing and these fake ass satellites and shit, nigga. So yeah, you got something
I wish
to do
y'all
with
could see
that
this
shit.
nigga face. This nigga bad,
Shit,
though.
nigga, I'm tired of motherfucking hundreds of goddamn dollars coming out of my motherfucking check for
Fuck
the
it.
motherfuckers
Quit paying them, bitch.
Shit, nigga, especially if I ain't got no pussy for this hundreds of motherfucking dollars. Shit, leave child support, I got some pussy out of it. It might not have been good, but shit, nigga, the nut came. Shit. The government ain't gave me shit. Nigga, they don't even give me a nut. Nigga, at least suck me off one good time for these hundreds. What the fuck?
I'm tell you what,
Motherfucker, that ain't got that
It's like
shit.
what?
It ain't got nothing to do with me. That shit. Yeah, motherfucker, when you make $2,000 a motherfucker,
Hey, and
every
that
2 weeks,
nigga sweat.
nigga, and they taking $600 in fucking federal taxes, nigga, you got really something to do with that shit.
And that
For
nigga
real,
sweat, man.
nigga, I just put some gas in that motherfucking spaceship or something with that $600 motherfucking dollars. I just paid an astronaut's motherfucking house note or something, nigga. Fuck that. I got a right to talk about this shit. And go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Damn! That nigga mad, but guess what? I don't care about none of this motherfucking shit. Fuck this shit.
Well, fuck
The
it,
world
nigga.
is the world,
I'll lie to your
motherfucker.
check, nigga, and I'll lie to your motherfucking
You
ass
ain't got
too.
to. I don't need
Shit.
another motherfucker in it. It's already a motherfucker
Hey,
in
nigga,
it.
you ain't worried. You ain't talking shit about
That's
the
the
other
law.
pimp that's putting dick in you and
Why
taking
not?
your money too.
Why not?
Shit. So
What
why?
you talking about now?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nigga, the motherfucking federal government, nigga, you get dick every time you get your check, nigga.
What the fuck, dude?
So 2 G's, nigga. Yeah, move right along.
What
2
the fuck
G's.
planet you niggas landed on? That's all I'm
2 G's, what you think, dog? That
What the
motherfucker
fuck
flat,
planet
man.
you niggas
Is it
like,
round?
man?
What you think, bro?
I'm about to gas up the whip and try to find this flat corner of the earth, man. Or something, man.
So dry to that
Going around
bitch.
this motherfucker ice rink and shit.
Right, I'm dressed warm and shit just in case I hit the ice block. What is it, Antarctica blocks or some shit?
Yeah.
Right.
200
Do
feet.
something else makes sense, man.
So Venus, I bet you got a bunch of racks back for all them motherfucking kids your ass got then.
Oh, these niggas trolling
Shit.
now.
Oh, they trolling.
Yeah, these niggas trolling now. Yeah.
Hey,
But
but,
you say you don't give a fuck.
Nope.
But what you think, though?
I think the bitch round.
Bitch named after
It
a
gotta
hot-ass
be round.
fucked up planet. The planet ugly as a motherfucker, and they named you after that. That's fucked up. That was kind of disrespectful. They might have called you hell.
But who knows it's ugly?
Shit.
Oh, you stupid, dog.
Hey, from what your motherfucking government tells me, it's an ugly motherfucker.
How you know though? You don't believe what the government tell you?
Right, right.
Hey,
Oh, here we go.
do you niggas?
Did you
No.
Google it?
I don't.
That's why I don't give a
Obviously, I
fuck.
don't.
Cause they ain't gonna tell you shit.
But that's
They
the
ain't gonna
problem.
tell me
but
shit.
That's the problem. Niggas don't give a fuck.
You're
That's
not
why we have no political power or
You-
nothing
you're
else.
not
Niggas
authorized.
don't give a fuck.
And no
Niggas
authorized.
don't
You're
give
not
a fuck.
authorized.
We'd rather put a motherfucking ball in our kids' hands than a motherfucking book.
Hey,
Or
niggas
a
not
motherfucking
a
gavel,
book.
or
No matter
goddamn
what you go, you will
scalpel, nigga.
still not be authorized to know that
Nigga,
information.
Nigga, whatever.
Nigga, whatever.
You still will not be authorized to know that information.
Hey, dude, I know you said you don't give a fuck, but do you want to know though? Like for real? I would want to know. I would want to see.
Hey, real
I would
talk.
want to see this big ass ice wall.
I'd rather know who killed Tupac more than this shit. that shit has been irking me for the past 28 years. How long it been this shit? I'd rather know that shit before I know that
They been
bullshit.
solved that shit, nigga. The nigga that killed him already been with the jail and shit. They just didn't report that shit in national news. They already caught them niggas, man. The nigga confessed to that shit.
I don't know, man.
So anyway, dog, my nigga, what you say, dog? You don't want to know? I want to know.
I don't give a fuck.
I want to know
I
though.
fuck it. If it is, we've been surviving on this bitch all this time. Who gives a fuck?
Right. I know.
I mean,
right?
I've been in this bitch.
Ask the astronaut behind us.
and taxes been coming
What you
out.
think, bro?
And motherfuckers die. And motherfuckers
Right.
live.
Right. What you think, bro? Hey, did y'all really walk on the moon and shit? Is this bitch flat?
You talking to the astronaut?
Yeah, talking to the astronaut.
They say, cut.
Right.
Let's take it over.
Hey, that nigga Biggie got drove off the edge of the motherfucker of the earth, nigga.
Somebody
That's where
pushed.
he at.
Somebody pushed him.
Man, he was cloned.
He was cool.
Hell no.
Cloned.
Hell no,
Shit.
man. I don't know, dog. We only got a few minutes left, man. Hit me in the comment box or give us a call at 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. This has been a very entertaining conversation.
Yes.
More entertaining than I
Yes.
thought. But look, all right, so let's talk about some other shit, though, pertaining to this, of course. But like I said earlier, Kyrie Irving is one of these people who believe the earth is flat. Now, you know B.O.B, right?
Yeah.
B.O.B. the rapper. Dog. So he started a GoFundMe page for people to put money in so they can build a motherfucking their own rocket to shoot up into space and figure this shit out themselves and shit. Like, so he believe that shit too. Like, this is some serious shit. Like, and then it's a joint on Facebook. A group on Facebook got like 150,000 followers. Like, these motherfuckers really believe that shit. They really believe. And I think what it is though is that people so mad. I ain't gonna say mad, but people so disillusioned with the government that they willing to prove anything wrong that's been given to you by the government. And I understand that.
According
But-
to Forbes, over 100 million Americans believe that the Earth is either flat or they lying about how big this bitch is. According to Forbes,
100 million.
it says only 2/3 of Americans millennial believe the Earth is round.
Yeah, I
so
said
that's,
that, but
that's
millennials
2/3,
crazy.
300 million. That means
Millennials
100
crazy.
million people.
Yeah, millennials crazy. They think a lot of shit. Millennials crazy. But I don't know, man. It's a bunch of people who believe this shit. It's a bunch of people who put money into it trying to figure out. I ain't gonna lie. I don't necessarily believe it, but it do make me curious though. Like I do kind of want to know. Like
Join
I
the
want
Illuminati. They probably tell you.
You stupid as hell.
Yeah, they don't exist either.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Uh,
I just want to see the ice
next
walls. Ain't nobody
Nigga,
snuck a
you'll
picture
see
of that
the ice
motherfucker.
walls before you see the Illuminati.
And
But you
why-
believe that they exist?
And how come you say how can it be an ice ring around this bitch and when I say it's ice under the bottom of this motherfucker, that sound unbelievable. How's the ice around this bitch if it ain't ice on the
I
bottom?
didn't say it wasn't, but who says it is ice?
I mean, shit, who says it's ice around the ring of this bitch?
So actually,
Somebody be keeping it in.
All this shit is just.
Don't nobody.
My whole
motherfucking
thing
know at the
is-
end of the day.
I don't
How
care.
do you curve water? I'm just saying. Tell me that, and then you just proved your ball theory.
No, you can't
How
prove-
do you curve water?
Because all type of
Gravity
shit
and the
happens.
It's
density.
the gravity and shit. And
Gravity and density.
Yeah.
It curves water.
This some
All
science
type of
shit.
shit.
That's how we
Gravity and
float.
electricity.
Water is one of the most densest elements on the fucking planet.
said gravity and
H2O.
electricity.
How do you fucking how do you conform?
Bro.
not for real, because
You can't compress
currents.
it. You
That's
can't
where the word
compress
current
water.
come from.
But
It
flow
produces
down.
small
You can't compress
electricity.
water.
can't
So
compress
how?
water
So
anyway.
you can't compress it, but you can curve it. Is that what you're
How do
telling
you
me?
predict
The,
water?
the gravity is enough to curve this motherfucker into a perfect ball.
But my
Is
thing
that what you're
is,
saying?
how do you predict water anyway when it flows this way and that way?
What do you mean
It
this
flow-
way and that way?
It flow that way, it flow upstream and downstream. So how can you predict water?
So it has to be a ball for it to flow.
But you didn't answer the question. The question was, how do you predict the upflow and the downflow?
I don't understand that motherfucking question.
Hey, man.
You can't predict
Yeah,
the
yeah.
upflow and the downflow if it's flat, because there wouldn't be no such thing as a flow on a
Because
flat
water
surface.
flow upstream and downstream, am I correct?
Not on a flat surface.
No, but am I correct?
Yeah, it does.
Water flows upstream.
When have you
and
ever seen
downstream.
water? How the fuck does water flow upstream? Water can't flow upstream.
Yes, it does.
What happens
It
to
can't.
water?
Water can't flow up.
Yes, it does.
The Nile,
What
the
the fuck?
Nile flows
Yes,
backwards.
Yes, it does.
It-
The
water-
Nile flows backwards.
Sorry,
If
but
there's
it does.
gravity, so there's gravity. Gravity should be pushing the water back down, not pushing the water up.
I don't know. The Nile does flow backwards though. I don't know why.
Water does not flow up.
I'm gonna break it down.
You cannot make water flow
does
up.
bears
Water
catch
flows
salmon?
up, it's gonna have to come back down, right?
Bears can't swim.
Hey, Venus say.
Upstream, downstream.
Venus say you must
It goes
know.
both ways.
What you
dude.
say? Oh, you
It
must
really
be
does,
ungodly.
dude. It really does.
Man,
It
don't
flows
come with that
upstream and
motherfucking
downstream.
Bible thumping bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah.
this nigga's
No,
a
I'm talking about Venus.
Oh, I said, ain't nothing about
These
that.
niggas
I'm
trolling
talking
now.
about this
Hey,
shit, man.
y'all about to have y'all own little side conversation,
Am I correct?
we gonna get y'all the show.
right? Y'all
Hey.
show up.
Bears can't swim.
She's one of them indoctrinated bed witches. You know
She
what
said,
I'm
like,
saying?
wow.
Wow, how does
You know what I'm saying? She indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? And believe anything your white daddy tell you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna suck his dick to get your check too. You know what I'm
Wow.
It goes
Damn.
This is getting out of hand.
saying? I mean, she on a troll. She got one.
Yeah, she get way out of here. Yo,
wow.
we only got a few minutes left, man. Hit me in the comment box or give us a call. 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. We about to go around the block one last time, and then we gonna get out of here, man, because this shit gets real intense.
Start with angry dude.
Right. That's
Angry man.
Angry
Angry
gigabytes.
dude.
Angry gigawatts.
angry giga.
Right.
Angry giga.
Troll bites.
No, so what you say, dog? Is the earth flat for real?
Like
Or
I
you
keep,
niggas crazy?
like I keep reiterating, bruh. I'm not gonna say this bitch is a plate.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this bitch is a motherfucking record
a saucer.
or a motherfucking saucer,
Motherfucking
nigga.
saucer.
I'm not saying this bitch is a frisbee, okay? But they're lying about something. This bitch, the math don't add up when you start talking about curvature.
What if they not lying? Maybe they just don't know.
Mention all around objects.
But my whole thing is, when these people are doing these measurements of supposed curvature, why the curvature's not there?
Yeah.
If this bitch is supposed to be the ball that they say it is. Like, you get what I'm saying?
No, I know what
They're
you're
lying about something. And like I said, if one side is bringing me some evidence saying, well, look, this, that, and this, and you like, okay. The other side is like, fuck you. We told you this is what it is. Now believe us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you kind of sideways. Like, I'm gonna look at even if these other niggas sound crazy, but they're bringing motherfucking evidence, I'm gonna listen to it.
For sure.
Then the motherfucker that's saying, fuck you, believe me.
Killer K, what'd you say, bro?
I don't know, man.
You say you don't know,
This could be both.
They can be both.
Flat air round. Flat air
Flat
round.
air around. Angry man, what you say?
Man, this motherfucking day, man. Y'all really know how I feel. This shit ain't helping me get to work no way or the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
And it damn sure ain't gonna spin you to work.
You know,
Wow.
Hey, nigga, if the earth is spinning, you should be able to jump, nigga, and move by the foot. By the time you come back down, this bitch moving at 1,000 miles an hour.
But you know, if the motherfucking punk ass government just quit bullshitting with people,
Yeah.
then, you know, maybe we'll figure this bullshit out. But at the end of the day, man, you know, Earth spinning, is it flat, is it moving, is it this, that, and the other? You know, the cows fucking each other backwards. Nobody fucking know what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, all we can do is take what they give us, believe it or not, look at it, not this, that, and the other. We don't fucking know, man. Don't nobody fucking know.
2 G's, what you say, bro?
Man, look, man. To somebody be able to Google these locations to me, man.
Google the locations.
Hey, someone prove me
Send
otherwise.
me your location.
Hey, to someone prove otherwise than the shit they've been feeding us forever, man. I'm still believe this bitch is around. I never.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Maybe we should find the flat edges, and maybe that's answers. That
Just some other shit.
We've been looking for, like how far and who really killed Pocket Big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And maybe the dinosaurs jumped over that
Right,
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what they went. That's what they went. That's what they
Fell off
went.
that bitch,
They
huh?
jumped off that bitch.
T-Rex
They-
like a motherfucker. They
Hey, they knew the government was coming. They jumped off the edge of that bitch.
like, oh shit, Trump in office. We out this bitch. We out this
Oh,
bitch.
shit.
Oh man, what you think? Man, send me something where the fucking edge is at or some shit. I don't, man. This bitch round, man. We bought.
More money, what you say, bro?
I say I'm programmed to know this bitch is round.
Yeah.
Give me other theories saying it's flat. Show me.
Yeah.
And I really don't give a fuck
Yeah.
if this bitch flat or round.
I feel you.
Because that ain't gonna let me get through the net tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I-
fuck them.
And like you said, I know a lot of this
They ain't
shit
gonna tell us shit, bro.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell us shit. A lot of this shit we've already been programmed. I mean, it just seemed like just because when you look at the whole, I don't know, the whole life cycle to me has always been revolved around a circle. So it seemed like to me that everything goes in a circular motion, and everything seems to be shaped like a motherfucking circle. And it only makes sense because of the season change and how I just feel like, because I've been watching a whole bunch of old ancient Egypt shit, I just feel like if this bitch was flat, my niggas in Egypt would have figured this shit out already, and they'd have drew that shit in the hieroglyph. That's all I'm saying. I think they'd have already knew, because they some of the smartest motherfuckers on earth, and I think they'd have figured that shit out already. That's what I think about it. But at the end of the day, like you said, motherfuckers ain't paying our check. But I do want to say peace out to the moon man behind this shit, because that nigga didn't actually exist. And I don't give a fuck if if that contradict anything I said about what the earth looked like. I don't give a fuck. But I still don't think they went to the moon. But still, it is the live cloud radio show on the planet,
On
nigga.
Earth.
now on the moon.
on Earth. On the round Earth.
On the round earth.
On the flat
Angry
surface.
motherfucker. This bitch is round.
And we
See
doing next week's
pictures.
show from the flat corner, B.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm getting a house right in the middle of Earth, nigga.
They trying to say this is
I'm gonna be.
that they took
Right from the edge.
Hey,
But it's only one side of it.
hey, I'm getting a house right in the middle of Earth. He's still.
Yo, fuck that, man.
Bitch might be flat.
We up out of here, man. And
Fuck
Karen
off my
just
shit,
checked
man.
in late. What up, though, Karen? Yo, we up out of here, though, man. To the next time, dog. The Live is Cloud Radio Show
That's all-
on the planet,
my whole thing
in the
is-
universe. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial. I got my man Gigabytes in the building.
I'm out of here.
Got my man Killer K. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Angry Man.
Fuck all y'all.
Got my man 2Gs. Got my man Buck Buddy, dog.
Man, you know what it is.
And of course, you got your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the Mile High to the moon and back to the round earth, man. We about this bitch, y'all. Peace.
I mean, cake.
Cake.
Cake.